Hello, Sean. How are you, Sean? I have been wonderful. Wonderful. How's your mom today? Oh, man, I forgot. I'm good. I'm glad. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was me. That was me. Oh. Hello, Eric. Hello, Jerome. How are you? Hey, Misfit. Thank you, Jerome. Thank you, Misfit. How are you, Eric? Eating smaller meals more often can help with acid reflux. Yes, thank you, Oscar. Yeah, I don't generally have acid reflux anymore because I just got rid of all the things that gave me that. So now I used to get it bad with well, I say bad, like chicken and beef used to do me like that. I would get acid reflux, but I don't generally get it anymore. So that's good. But you're right. It's amazing how many things make you how your body will tell you very quickly whether or not it likes something or not. Your body like, yeah, I don't like that. And you, but I don't know what's going on with me today. Because you ate that. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Jerome. How was your day, Jerome? What did you do? All good. All good? Okay. Jerome always has a good day, huh? I like it. I love it. I've never met a bad day, huh? Wouldn't do me no good anyway. Let's see here. Why everyone want a cookie now? Oh, he passed. You said a woman? Oh. You like my height. Is that because you saw my video the other day? Let me see. Did it post? I guess it posted because Misfit mentioned it. Let's see what we got here. I'm trying to get to my... Oh. That's what I was going to do. I did not put that yet. Ba, ba, ba. Where's my Amazon store? Where is it? Oh, thank you. Hey, Sandy and Dylan, how are you? I'm just special. Let me see. Why it's not working? I had earlier. Oh well. Boom, 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 boom. Where does he work now, Sandy? Look at y'all being adults and getting jobs. The hospital. The hospital you went to? That hospital? My hair does look good tonight. Like, you know? Plug in my computer. I feel like I need a snack, but I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. Where them fans at? Where them fans? Ooh, my bad. Y'all seeing all my notes and tissues. My bad. My bad, my bad. I do stuff I was supposed to do today. Let's see here. Oh, my tissues. Dun, dun, dun. Yep, I did that. I did not do that. I did not do that. Not do that. Hello, Nandy. Hey, Robert. Cancel that class. Can't do that. Ooh. That's good. Why can't I remember what I did today? I did this, but I did 13 instead of 14. 13. Why are we like this? Right? 'Cause I'm trying to figure out, like, what did I do? You know, like, what did I do today? Like, I got up and I walked. And then I watered some plants. And then I did make that video today. I did do class. What else did I do though? Talk to my friend. Fix that drawer. Interesting, because I didn't take no nap. Okay. Not sure. Hold on 1 second. What'd you do today, Robert? Hey, Jerry. What'd you go see? That's how I used to. I was trying to figure out why I felt so much different. Yes, interesting. Karate Kid. Oh. Okay. My day was great, Oscar. I was trying to figure out what I did today. It's pretty low key. I did my obvious stuff. I'm trying to think. So, how was your weekend otherwise, Robert? Because we meant to circle back to you yesterday, but you disappeared on us. Is Demon here yet? How was Karate Kid? How's your day, Oscar? Yeah. Am I not giving you all enough attention? You don't like when I don't give you attention, huh? You don't like that, huh? I was waiting on Robert to write back. I don't like when y'all don't give me attention, so I'm just giving it back to you. Hold on. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll eat my snacks. Where is... I had a nice day. Heavy in my prayer. What does that mean, Oscar? You did have a nice day. Oh, thank you, Oscar. Got my pie. You be tearing that coconut pie up. That is not what I meant, Robert. You are running from the question. That's what we talk about. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We are on our journey to 4,000 watch hours. Please go back and watch this live again or watch any of our other previous lives so we can get to our 4,000 watch hours. We get monetized. Oh, Nandy. Well, I only see one like, so I don't know that you're paying attention to me. I don't believe that you care, because I don't see no likes on there. I'm not seeing no watch hours going up. I don't know. I don't really know. So I'm hearing you say stuff, but I'm not seeing any action. So I feel like action speaks louder than words. So, Robert, I'm talking about when you gave the lady the letter and she walked off. And so we were talking about that part, because I don't think Dean's here yet, but me and Dean he didn't know that you had given it back to her. So now he was like, well, I thought we talked about this. And I was like, I know, we did. And then he did it on a Friday, so she had all weekend to think about it. And I was like, oh, goodness. If you're just joining us, hello, my name is Aysia Smiles. Please like and subscribe. We are on our journey to 4,000 watch hours. We're a little more than halfway there. Almost there. If you can like and subscribe, and if you have time, go back and watch this live or any of our previous lives. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you in advance. So how is everybody doing this Sunday evening? We will not be on all night long. Aysia has early morning. She's getting back into her groove. She's getting back into her work. And so, yeah. Gotta get back to it. Gotta make this shmoney. Why is it glowing so much in there? Yeah. I do feel like, I don't know, something about like when you just put like a little bit of makeup on. You don't have to put a lot, but just a little bit goes a long way, you know? So is that the glow that you're seeing? Because sometimes I'll dress down and be all natural, but I don't think y'all like that too tough. All right, let's see. She's all good. Thank you, Jerome. Where are you located, Jerome? Oh, I gave it to the other lady. She was in the camping. Right, but you still gave it back on a Friday, so she have all weekend to think about it. And then you said she sent you a message. Did you message her back, or did you leave it as is? And it holds energy. Okay. I'm into natural, I'm sure. No, that's what I'm... Okay, good. I wouldn't. And then, how are you feeling? We are day 1 on the challenge. Let's see here. Yes. So, but how are you feeling though? Like, how did you feel after you gave it away? Right after you gave it back, how have you felt? Did you And then I don't know if you journal or you write, but you probably should get some of that out. Like work out, read, pray, meditate, write. Oh, I hate when I do that. I feel like I should untwist it, but it's been twisted all day, so I might as well. It always be one. It always just be one. You could untwist everybody else, but it always be one. Like, psych. It's gonna be extra crispy tomorrow, though. Where are you at, though, Jerome? Where are you located? How old are you, Jerome? Just trying to get a grasp. You come on and you pop in for like 2 seconds, and you give me like 3 words, and then you just leave. Uh, I feel good now. It took me a long time to get over her. I was kind of sad when I first gave it back, though. I mean, you still have time. It's probably like a mourning, right? It's almost like a grief because you have to let go of something that you held on to very dearly. But in the interim, we'll see what is able to come in now that you let that go. So that's good. Yeah, there are definitely soul ties there. Y'all was together for a little while, so there's definitely soul ties there. But in due time, you broke the physical bond that was keeping y'all together. So now we get to see what new things come up for you. Oh, thank you, Jerome. Thank you, Eric. I realize it's the old Jada. I want to back now. So much time do we think if you go back, you're going to get the same exact person. But I'm not the same. You're not the same. They're not the same. The life experiences have not been the same. The thought processes have not been the same, right? And so, like there's like you can never go back. Like even though it could be the same person, you can never go back. It just doesn't work that way. You can go back and have those same kind of feelings, the person, you know what I mean? But you're different now. They're different. At least you would hope that they're different, right? Because if y'all been doing something different, you've been, uh, boxing or whatever for the last 3 years, and then you go back, you would hope that they've grown within those same 3 years, right? Right, yeah. That's all I'm saying. I would want you to progress. That's all. That's why I'm feeling. That's why I'm letting it burn. I didn't know why she texted me a crying face. Oh. Now you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because she only texts you that, right? She texts you the crying face and then that's it. Right? Mm. Yeah, okay. Do you follow her on any of your social media? I know what, Jerome? You have to enlighten me. There are, we talk about a lot of different things every night. And sometimes it takes me a little while to remember everybody's names, everybody's stories, everybody's locations. So, yeah. Ages. It takes me about good 2 or 3 times for everybody to put in the chat. But okay, I remember now. I remember. Except for Nandy. Nandy changes so much, I just don't try to remember anymore. I just remember, like, I just say, like, Asia, whatever you like, Nandy likes it. So that's all. I don't even worry about nothing else. Hello, Oscar. How are you? Too late to cry? No, not anymore. Yeah, I feel you on that, Robert. I feel you on that. Because a lot of times we hold space for people thinking, hey, well, just in case. And your just in case is just, it's a long time to wait for somebody who has not even, right? Like if they haven't reached out to you or anything like that. And she's obviously moved on because she's children and stuff. So, yeah. I feel like your next partner is right around the corner. What do you mean you know? What do you mean you know? Is that salad? All right. So, who? Drum? Drums from New York? I'm going to be a good man to my next queen. Yes, you are. Hey, Bankhead. Oh, thank you, Bankhead. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Young Memphis? Wow, we bringing out some old ones back from back in the day. Hello, Young Memphis. How are you? Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where they drink for Jesus. Yes. Hello, hello. How are you? Oh goodness. But you didn't is so are you from New York, Jerome? Is that where you're from? Working hard. Are you asking or are you telling? Young Memphis, are you working hard? Is that what you're saying? I no longer desire to work hard. I desire to work smarter. Work harder, not smarter. Work smarter, not harder. More calculated, more methodical now. Be low key. Yeah. Yeah. You know? Because once you get to a certain age, right, you have the experience and you say, okay, now let's sit back and do everything from this angle and see what comes up for us. I do, don't I? It's giving. It's giving, like, chill. I like it. We don't chase, we attract. Cali? So you're in California, Drum? Mustafa. Hello, Mustafa. I bet you do. You will my data and my drinks. Will my data and my drinks sound? I have no idea what that means, Young Memphis. What does that mean? So today was day one of the 30-day Reset Your Soul challenge that I started. So today was day one. Question number one was, what are 5 things that bring you joy And how can you incorporate them into your daily routine? What are 5 things that bring you joy? And how can you incorporate them into your daily routine? Who was going on a date? You thought we was going on a date? How did you think that? How did you think that? I choose. I have not chosen anybody to go on a date with. Not in this chat. These are my favorites. I don't have time. Okay. You're right, because we're in July. We're in June now. It's my season. It's my season. I'm special and I deserve whatever I want. I deserve to be picky. Everybody is not ready. Everybody don't know how to handle me. Huh? Can you have some? You should be feeding me. I like the soft life. I work because I like to work, not because I want to. Not because I have to. Nandy. Sure, Nandy. Whatever you say. Young Memphis. Okay. All love, yes. So you're from Cali then? Cali. I'm not sure how long you've been gone from Young Memphis. But yeah. Do I want you to cook for me? What would you cook? I want to get flued out. I definitely don't want cooking for me on the first day. No. Something fun. something I don't do all the time with other people. I want your date to be different. I want your date to stand out, to be something completely different from everybody else. What would you do for me? Oscar? God is good. God brought me so much joy this year that I've never been the same. What would you do, young Memphis? Hello, Ash Kumar. You're going to take me crab fishing? That sounds fishy. How is that a date? Crab fishing? I can't wear heels on that kind of boat. Five things that bring me joy: truth, honesty, loyalty, respect, and love to the day I die. And how do you incorporate those in your day-to-day life every day? If those are what bring you joy. Truth brings you joy. Loyalty brings you joy. Respect brings you joy. So you enjoy yourself all day of your every day? I think that's a very, although good answer, I need you to go deeper. Something more tangible. Something more tangible that brings you joy that you probably don't do every day, but you probably would do better if you could do more of those things every day. Oh, yes. Trump, I don't know what that means. First of all, you need some meat on your bones. I've got plenty meat. But I have been doing handstands, and so, probably I would say, in the scheme of things, less is more. Because when you flip upside down and your whole body weight is really laying right here on this right here, this right here, you don't want a lot of meat on the bones. You just want enough meat so that you can flip upside down and be like, hey, I did it. But you don't want no like extra meat. You know what I'm saying? So we have been very mindful of our diets the past couple weeks. We're going to continue that because the goal is to do a handstand by my birthday, which is in 17 days. So, yeah, we'll be mindful of what we intake and what we ingest right about now. Whatever you like. Because you sold ain't no soul food now. You better put your pajamas. What a goddess would do. I like being dressed up right now. Why are you trying to put me to bed? I am getting ready to go in a little bit though. I'm gonna get off at 12. I think 12 o'clock. Have an early morning. I'm gonna take you to Chuck E. Cheese. I did not like oversized animals, stuffed animals, dolls, whatever when I was younger. Um, like, like when kids go to Disney World and stuff and they see oversized animals. I wasn't that kid. I didn't care for it. I didn't even like Chuck E. Cheese. I remember having a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese, and I think I might have been like 7, and they all ran down and said, "Oh, look, it's Chucky." I'll wait till y'all get back. It's cool. I'll sit here. It's not, it's cool. Like, it was okay when remember, like, when they get up there and pretend to play the drums. I'm like, I'll watch that from a distance. But, like, the actual, like the mascot, if you will, it's enough for me. And then I had a birthday. I want to say my 9th birthday party. Was it mine? It was either mine or somebody else's. And somebody's hand was on my shoulder, and I looked up. I was like, oh, no. Are you touching me right now? Ew. But because I felt like I was 9, I had to be gangster at 9. Like, I can't really show that I'm terrified, because why is your hand on my shoulder? Get off me. But I played it off, and I just was like... So after that, I got over my fear of it. But, yeah, I don't really like that too tough. Cherry down, that's why it's so fishy. I don't know, y'all. Young Memphis is giving Q some competition. The woman is always right, no matter how or what she feels is supposed to be protected at all times. Say it louder, Young Memphis. Say it louder. Say it louder. Let me finish reading the chat and I'll come back to that. No comp for rubbing sweaty. Who said my... Not sweaty. When's your birthday, Young Memphis? Clock. How you figure he's at -2? He said women are always right. That was 2 points right there for me. What kind? And he didn't offer to take me crab fishing either. What kind of food you been eating? So tonight I had a salad. I put lettuce, tomato, well, of course lettuce, tomato, onion, beets, and cranberries, and then a little bit of I think apricot seeds, because I'm out of almonds. I'm sad. I'm out of almonds. And then I usually put a little bit of croutons on it, but I'm trying to watch my crouton intake, because sometimes the croutons are, they have like milk and dairy on them, so it makes me a little congested a little bit. And then for breakfast, I had pancakes with, I cut up some banana on top, and then a little bit of, the almonds, or I think they're apricot seeds or something, but they kind of look like little mini almonds. And I put that on there with some, just regular pancakes. I didn't do too much today. And then at dinner I had the salad, and then I had the, somebody made greens. I can't tell you I think they were collard greens. They didn't taste like anything else. Collard greens, of course, I put my hot sauce in it, and rice. So that was dinner. And then I'm snacking on a little bit of these. My cashews. Subscribe to the side, like, comment, subscribe. Hey, Dean. Oh, man. It just jumped so fast. Wait a minute. How you know? How you know I'm not no gangster? You seen A Long Kiss Goodnight, right? When she was an assassin in her past life. What is that? That's why I'm trying to live a soft life. So I can stay out that life. Don't try me though. Why is you, Nandy? Young Memphis ain't do nothing wrong. Because every time I see you, I'll be worried about you sometimes. But I look like you alright, you good. I don't know why y'all hating on Young Memphis. I see the hateration over here. I see y'all. Young Memphis has been here before. Yeah, like probably before you, Nandy. He pops in and out. I only see him maybe like twice a month, maybe. Good night, Oscar. Good night, Oscar. Thank you so much. God be with you as well. Wait. Nandy, if you don't stop being like, wait till somebody who is that? Who is that? This my chat. Okay? This my chat. I'll be glad. He been in here before. Young Memphis has been around for a while. And now I need Misfit to go tell me when the last time wait, let me see. It'll give us. I'll tell you what. Young Memphis. Let's go to channel activity. Last time he was here, he said, oh, he's 44. He was here for a while. Oh, yeah, let's go way back. When was that? Can y'all see the chat? Maybe only I can see it. "44 years old. Is your birthday September 27th? He was before that live was 222 portal, so that had to be February. So he was here before February. He was sometime probably in February or January. I just don't have the actual dates because, you know, I don't number none of my lives. He's older than you, Deem, though. I take a picture. Surely that wasn't generated by AI. Just give it with respect. See pops and talking about. Look, Nandy. Maybe you should have an authentic picture. He been here before all y'all. Don't be upset. Why y'all upset? Huh? Mm-hmm. He's coming in with a different energy, though. A different energy. Nandy, you turned on yourself. You turned on yourself with the crab fishing. Who want to go on a date and go crab fishing? I said, I want to do something different. I don't want you to take me where everybody else and you going to take me crab fishing? Do you know me at all, Nandy? What do you remember? You don't remember because you changed so much. You agree with everything I say so much you don't even know what I say. Hmm? Right, then crab fishing. Crab fishing. I said, I can't wear heels and crab fishing. Then I gotta get Dramamine because we on a boat, right? Because I don't want to throw up on a boat on a first date. And then it would be worse if I didn't even know where we were going, and then you show up going crab fishing on a boat. Then I get sick and not even. Ugh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hmm. Mm-mm. You ain't that. You didn't think that through. I know you did. I'm gonna give you another one for good measure, Nandy. Since you said Young Memphis was trying to take you out, what else you got? Hello, Eric. I'm gonna give you a second chance. Thank you, Eric. I don't know if he's still in here. Hmm. I would have taken her down to Denny's afterwards. This ain't even, look, Nandy ain't even 50-50. Nandy is like, Nandy, do you still live at home? I don't want to cook for meal either. Mm-mm. I don't want no first date where you cook me a meal. No. Mm-mm. Okay, everybody's house ain't clean. I don't know you like that. And I don't know what kind of foods you be making, right? Because I don't know you like that. So I'm not sure what like the stores that you go to and what energy it's giving. Because even the stores that you go to give off certain energy, right? Like Walmart gives low vibrations. And if you go to Walmart, you feel the low vibration. You know, they say, where's that joke? And it's like, only at Walmart. Because you know, only at Walmart this stuff kind of happens. This happens. They don't have it nowhere else, but only at Walmart. So you gotta be mindful of everything that you cultivate your life around. You get what you attract. So what you mean by at home? What do you mean at home? Do you live with your parents? Do you live with your mother? Do you live with your father? Do you live at home? Don't blame. Why did you blame young Memphis? You pulling for straws. You said crab fishing. Young Memphis was um being really nice in the chat, and you was starting stuff. So now I'm coming back to you, and now you trying to grasp for straws. This is the attention that you wanted. What else you got, Nandy? I said I don't want to cook dinner. Not for the first date, no. I said I wanted an experience. Something that I can't get from nobody else. What kind of experience would you take me to? What would we be doing? You have been in several of these chats. Surely you know something about me. You have a mutual living agreement with your mother. What is that agreement? You stay in your room and she stays in hers until it's time for dinner, and then she cooks dinner and she says, Nandy, it's dinner time. Your backup is here, Nandy. Hello, Q. Oh, wait. Hey, Crystal. Well, let him know that, because he sure was calling for you. Nandy, do you live on a farm? Oh, that's good. Hey, Crystal. I was having a marvelous time. Having a nice conversation. And Nandy wanted to step in. So I said, well, you going to step in? Then step on in. Now he's backtracking. And he's treading water. And his boat has some holes in it. And he's going to drown with the crabfish that he was fishing. You could take the rooster too, because what is we talking about, sir? Huh? To my cue, finally you're here. There's a guy in the chat trying to make me look desperate. Nandy, why would you blame him? Why would you blame him? You know what that sounds like, eh? You know what time it is? You know what time it is. Tell me what time it is, because you know what time it is. Yeah. Yeah. Let me find a page. Let's see here. Because you said there's a guy in the chat trying to make me look desperate. Them 2 words right there. Ooh, wait. Okay. Glad we went straight to it. Look. Straight to it. Let me see. Which one is the shortest one? Okay. It says makes me. Makes me popularity. Makes me language abounds in our culture. The programming seems to be everywhere. I hear it on TV, the radio, and read it in magazines and newspapers. I hear it from coworkers, teachers, children, business people, friends, and relatives, and Nandy. Lyrics of songs are full of makes me phraseology. Sunshine on my shoulder makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes makes me cry. By John Denver. You make me feel like a natural woman. Carole King. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. The Carpenters. I believe it's impossible to listen to any radio station for more than 15 minutes without hearing several variations of the makes me theme. Imagine what happens to your beliefs after being constantly bombarded with the programming of these makes me languages. Advertisers want us to buy into the makes me idea, so we will buy their products. We are constantly being conditioned by Madison Avenue to think and speak externally, so we will believe and act as if their products make us happy. Yesterday, I was informed by a radio announcer that Indian Trails bus service would make me feel right at home. Later that afternoon, I noticed a newspaper that I spent $3 to buy to see Dan Aykroyd, and it would make me laugh. Still later that night, TV commercial musically told me Chevette, who is that? Make you happy. Perhaps you've heard it. You and Betty Crocker make someone happy. Or maybe you've learned that Coast Soap, wow, you went way back, Coast Soap, will pick you up. Or that Texas Insurance makes learning fun. Advertisers have vested interest in believing that our happiness, health, and excitement come from their products, that their external product can create an emotion, happiness in us. They want to erode our self-control, our own personal power, and generate in us dependency on their products. They want us to believe their products can make us happy. Sexually exciting and instantly stimulating. In truth, a Chevette can no more make me happy than sunshine or another person can. I own a Chevette, and sometimes I'm happy with it, and other times I'm not. It certainly didn't make me happy the day the sun visor on the driver's side broke, and it didn't make me unhappy either. The external object, the Chevette, has no power over my feelings. I make me feel, and on occasion, I choose to feel upset. He made me do it. That's what he said. One of the most common phrases in our culture is makes me. Janet really makes me happy. That really makes me angry. Children make me nervous. Naughty jokes make me feel embarrassed. My boss makes me anxious. Makes me is an example of unresponsible language. That choice of language helps us to see something or someone else as being in control of our own responses to life. Every time you use that phrase, you add to your programming that says you are not responsible for your reactions to the people and events in your life. This serves to diminish your sense of personal power. just trying to see who this. Y'all leave Young Memphis alone. You should have seen this guy, homie. He was quoting lines from those relationship podcasts, everything. Oh, Memphis, where's the guy at? That's what I'm trying to figure out. She brought up the I blame you. See? The fact that you said, I blame Young Memphis, would immediately disqualify you. Yeah? And then you haven't been around long enough. We take responsibility for our actions here. I like a man that takes responsibility for his actions. I don't want anybody to make you do anything that you don't want to do. Okay? Oh, Young Memphis, I'm not sleepy, but I will be getting off here shortly. I do have an early morning. That's a machine. If I was your man, I want to love you forever. Thank you, Jerry. Don't let him fool y'all. He sounds nice and sweet, but his intentions aren't pure. How do you know, Nandy? Nandy? Right. Thank you, Young Memphis. Oh, goodness. I'm taking responsibility for taking you crab fishing. You know, everybody can't be helped. You know, listen. Sometimes you just gotta tread water until you drown or figure it out, sink or swim. Let me know how it goes. Hello, Antonio. How are you? Young Memphis, you could just put up a profile picture. I don't do DPs, so you can leave them away. You can leave them right where they are. No, thank you. I don't know what you're trying to tell me, but if it's that, you can keep those. right, young Memphis. Have a good night. Sound like you need to go to bed. What? You have a daughter who's 20. She's special needs, and she's been talking to a 30-year-old woman in Louisiana, and your daughter has been lying about it. Is it a man or a woman? Hmm? What's her special need? And Tony, I think I'm still a little. You may have to continue to catch me up. Is it you're saying that she's lying about a lady she's talking to? Is like a friend? Is it supposed to be like a love interest type friend? Or I'm not following. She was born with cerebral. Okay. Um, you think? What do you think the lady's doing though? I guess is my question. Or you don't think the lady's doing anything? I have to look. Let me see. It's been a while since I. Mm-hmm. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Where are we launching? Are we launching into like outer space? Like space? That might be a nice date. But that'd be out of this world, so I don't know. I'm gonna put out job applications for y'all. Why won't I let you be good to me? Because y'all don't even know what I like for you to say you're gonna be good to me. You don't even know what I like. You don't even know what I want. You think it's a love interest? Is she mobile at all? Your daughter? Or is she in like a wheelchair? Or is she, and who is she? Is she talking to somebody like online on the internet? Thank you. You said she's 20. Do you make it safe space for her to talk to you? Or do you always chastise her or say, don't do this, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that, don't do this? Even though she's 20 and she feels like she needs a little bit more independence. Maybe that's why she didn't tell you. Hello, Craig. How are you? Robert. What's the number, Robert? Let's fall in love. Wow, Jerry. Okay. Oh, and I gonna fall in love. You know what? It's energy, though. See, good energy just attracts all. You know, like when you have like a really bright light outside, and it just attracts like all the bugs outside. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. Like you just get them all. But which one's gonna come in the house? Where is Boss Dog? I miss Boss Dog. I miss Chief too. love that makes a woman what she is. And what is that, Jerry? What is a woman to you? Hello, Arrow King. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Oh gosh, Nandy. Nandy, even though you said that, what you said I like handstands, public speaking, and Barney. With that information, what would you do for a first date? I'm still gonna put it back in your court. With that information that you have right there, what would you do for a first date? I don't want a homemade meal on the first date. I'm not coming to your house. Bum, 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 bum. Because it's giving low effort. Even though you're cooking, it's still giving low effort. It's like, meh, no. It's giving easy to achieve. What is your favorite dinner if we're out? Vegetarian or vegan? 49. Robert, you write their names, you just add numbers together. You must, because there's no way. Young Memphis has been here before, though. Good night, young Memphis. No, I'm just twisting down my hair, young Memphis. No locks here. Nope, just twist. Just twist them down tonight and untwist them in the morning. That's all. Let's see. So how did you find out about it, Antonio? The lady asked you directly? And then did you ask her what her relationship was with your daughter directly? Oh, there you are, Misfit. Let me make your heart bell ring. How do you plan on doing that, Jerry? I don't remember anything about honey. Whew, aren't you kind of glad that light went off? Today is day 1 of the soul transformation, so I don't have to be extra. I'm just working on myself today. That's all. Today was day 1, just working on ourselves. I have found that when you like talk about other people, when you gossip and stuff like that, usually does more internal stuff than it does external stuff. So just mindful of that stuff. That's all. How are you, Memphis? How are you? I meant Misfit. Oh my God, that was so good. Hello, hello, KS. Hello, sensitive heart. Oh gosh. I hope y'all read lips. It's okay, y'all ain't miss much. I ain't saying nothing that way. I thought Memphis was going to sleep. Young Memphis said, ain't no rush, just patience. See? That's bars right there. Hey, Chill. Don't be hating on my book now. Q, you are a mess. Is she talking? I don't know if I missed Robert or not because I'm not sure. Somebody write in the chat so I know. Oh gosh, I'm finally. Whew. Yeah. I'm at the end of the chat. Yay. Who saw Bernie Mac? Nandy Hush. Ain't nobody seen no Bernie Mac. I ain't think he was funny when he was alive. He wasn't my comedian of choice. Really? I don't know. All I remember is beat him in the head to white meat. And that was such a turn off for me. And then I didn't like his show because I don't know, it was just different. Because probably maybe because it didn't have laugh track on it. I didn't know. It wasn't. Yeah. I like Dave Chappelle. You know, I'm visual, right? Like, I like stuff that I can see. And I can, you know, because remember, Dave Chappelle had, like, you know, like, he's a visual type of comedian. Or used to be, you know, like when he had his show, Dave Chappelle show and stuff. It just was a different vibe. That was that was great. Who is my favorite comedian? Me. Oh, I keep myself cracking up. Whew. That was good. That was really good. That was like the best laugh I've had in a long time. I outdid myself with that one. Pat myself on the back on that one. And I was trying to get off here at 12 o'clock. Oh gosh. At least the hair is done. Hair is twisted up. And take these contacts out quick. Hey, Brando. Whose show still hold up? Oh, Dave Chappelle? Mm-hmm. I love when he was like Rick James. When he was Rick James, that was so good. Because remember we did I still low-key like improv, yeah. Well, I'll do a talent show with y'all. Because y'all are so chatty in this chat. I'm gonna do a talent show and y'all can come up one-on-one and perform. May the best man win. A virtual date. Ooh. Ooh. Y'all say y'all don't like competition, so that's what you said. Cause you have a bias, Dean. You can't judge. You be biased. I will bring my ladies on to judge that show. Hello, Antonio. spoken word called Six. How you gonna judge no bias? Mm-mm. What is y'all's hidden talent? See if this is even worth doing. What is your hidden talent? Multiple lists. No, that's right, Misfit. Multiple lists. The love I lost, I will never love again. Good woman, sorry I lost her. Who did you lose, Jerry? Are you widowed? Eric's here. Jerry trying to. Yeah, I don't even remember those. I remember the Rick James and then like the crackhead one. Those were my two tops favorite ones. I don't even remember. Do I remember R. Kelly? I don't remember R. Kelly. I just remember Rick James and the guy with the stuff all around his mouth. And 7 minutes, we're calling it a night. Got an early morning. So y'all don't have no talent? Okay, I'm gonna do a talent show then. Y'all don't got no talent? This is getting... It's getting... Slim picking down here, huh? It's okay. I'll just be single. Try overseas. Maybe I didn't see that one. You know, I don't watch a lot of TV. You know, like I watch some, but not a lot. I like people who are creative. We're all creative. That's it. We're all creative. How do you know what I want? That does sound impressive, Nandy. one-handed handstand with juggling. I could see. Okay. Okay. You say they play the saxophone, all of them. How many saxophones are there? Now, saxophone is a very nice instrument. Mm-hmm. Who told you most creative-minded people are broke? You don't think entrepreneurs are creative? I just want to use your brain. What happened, Jerry? How'd you lose her? We go live every night, 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time, 10:30 p.m. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time that we do go live. I would greatly appreciate it if you go back and watch this live or watch any of our other previous lives to help me get my watch hours so that I can become monetized. Shaving cream. What would I need shaving cream for? Anything else you want to say? Say it now, forever hold your peace. Say it now, you just won't feel right. Isn't that ruining the mic though? Or did they cover the mic with plastic first? Yeah, Antonio, yeah. Should be okay. You will too. Cover with plastic. Okay, I'm about to say, because I'm not ruining no mic with no shaving cream. Especially no sure mic. We know how much those cost, child. Child, please. All right. I love you all as always. Good night. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Misfit, you had a month yet? Hi, Moses. How are you? Day one starts Tuesday. Huh? You started over, Misfit? Good morning, Moses. Well, I was going to say shimmy at 30 days, but you started over, so you don't get no shimmy. All right. And why does day one start Tuesday? Oh, you say because it's 1 a.m. right now. So technically it's Monday. All right. All right. It's all right. Appreciate your honesty. We still here. Just ain't get it right, you know? But you lasted a long time. That was good. Nothing for nothing, leave nothing. You gotta have something to be. Jerry, are you singing songs? Yeah. You got this. It's okay. We done all backslid a couple of days. Couple of times before we got it right, you know? What did you drink, by the way? 4 beers. Oh, he said 1. He said 4. He said, "Well, look, we're gonna break. We're gonna break it right." Yeah. he said, he said 4. Yeah, you gotta have to like. You can't like do that stuff in the house, right? You just like it's just too easy to like pick it back up. You know, like having a bad day. Okay, done. I would like for you to take this 30-day challenge, though. I think that would have been ideal for you, actually. Keep your mind on some other things, you know. But you all right, Misfit. You good. You good. Maybe not. Maybe not. Cheers. Maybe another word. Maybe pick another word for you. Yeah. Okay. At the end of the rainbow, there are no signs in sky to follow. Are you okay, Jerry? No liquor is impressive. Yeah. He said, I never drink when I'm sad. It's always. Oh. So when do you drink, Misfit? What are you numbing? If you're not drinking for sadness, then you're drinking for happiness, or you're drinking to numb something? Because Jerry was love bombing earlier, now he's like, he went completely the other side, right? Like, completely like, you drink when the mood feels right. What does that mean? Do you drink till you're drunk? If you want to be happy for the rest of your life, don't make a pretty woman your wife. You drink to get drunk, Misfit? Why? This is also true, Q. This is also true. Mm-hmm. I want you to get a journal, okay, Misfit? Just get a journal. Just start writing. Make sure it's only you that sees what's in there, okay? Get a journal. Now that would be wrong as well. If you think you get somebody ugly and they'll stay with you, you would be mistaken, because there are plenty of women who have dated ugly men and they treated them just as bad. Usually you date your trauma. If you think that's gonna work, what we find out is, this is why I created that 30-day transformation. You are experiencing your subconscious. Like, everything that you are experiencing is just a reflection of what you put out into the world. It's just going to come back to you. And so we keep getting the same things taught to us because we have not learned the lesson. So dig deep and think about the things that you keep experiencing and what lessons do you need to learn. Right? You know what I mean? Like, what lessons do you need to learn so that you don't keep having those same problems again and again and again? Like, we say, oh my God, this always happens to me, because you have not learned the lesson, right? You have not learned the lesson, right? So figure out what those things are. I like to tell people now, I say, if in fact you are stuck, there's usually something physical you need to do and mentally to block, to relieve that block. Something physical you need to do. You know what it is, whether it's getting rid of item of clothing, old jewelry, whether it is changing up your space. Do you need to move? Do you need to clean up? Do you need to declutter? Do you need to do like a reset, go on a trip, do something different? Maybe you need to journal, maybe you need to write, meditate, sing, dance, music. You can take a bath, because water releases a lot of things. Like, if you take a bath, once you get rid of that old water, it washes some stuff away spiritually as well. Cry. People don't realize that. But when you are stuck, one of the best things you can do is cry, because it releases so many things mentally, spiritually, physically, right? It's good for sleep. If you have a good cry, it's good for sleep. It's good for digestion, because all that heat, like, uncontrollable cries, releases those tear ducts. There's so many things that are happening for you when you just cry. So look, I'm just saying, a good cry. I don't know if you need to put on a movie, or just like, if you sit by yourself long enough with no music, no TV, no phone, no what's coming, you think about, dang, where am I at in my life? Like, how did we get here? Sometimes that's worth a cry right there. Just let it out. Just let it out, right? So yeah, there are a lot of different ways to just think about some things, and then maybe do something different. You can't change. I don't recommend changing everything all at one time, because you'll revert back just as fast. Changing one thing at a time. Maybe 30 days, maybe 60 days, maybe 90 days. But don't try to change everything at one time, but just start with one thing. Maybe two things at the most. And see what comes up for you. Hello, John. How are you? She can cook. I'm trying to remember her. I've seen ugly chicks treat their guy pretty bad. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Whatever you think is gonna be like, oh well, I'm gonna get this pretty girl, and you know, then my stocks are gonna go up, right? But what happens is, if you get the pretty, don't date your trauma. I feel like I've been saying that a lot. Don't date your trauma. If you was like, okay, I'm gonna get this pretty girl and she's gonna love me and all this stuff, but if you don't love yourself, it has to start there. You can't expect her to be that person to fill you up when you were already empty. It will not work. especially if you're an anxious attachment person, if you are rather on the needier side of things, like you want a lot of attention, a lot of affection, and then you are trying to get that from her and she's running from you in the other direction because it doesn't feel right, right? Because the energy is off. You must take time to self-care. Self-care, self-care, self-care. I didn't put that in my link. It's in the link from last night. My 30-day soul transformation, because you do have to take time for yourself. If you do not fix what is going on within you, you cannot expect anybody else to do it for you. You got to do that work on yourself. We can support you, we can help you through some different things, but if you're trying to put all of your baggage in our cart, you know what I mean? Like all of your luggage, all your baggage, all your food and stuff in our cart, and yours is empty, she can only take so much. So it takes unloading, unlearning, relearning, reloading to get that stuff to where you can kind of juggle it. If you want to be happy for the rest of your life, don't make a pretty woman your wife. It's my personal point of view. Jerry, I would say you have to. It's not pretty or ugly. It's confidence, and you sound like you don't have any. Confidence is very important in relationships, especially with women. And if you don't have it, you gotta go find it, boo boo. You gotta go find it. Cause I'm telling, like, we love a man with confidence. What? Don't say nothing. Don't. I don't even want you to say nothing in that comment. But yes, we do like a man with confidence. And then also, you have to have your own likes, your own vibe, right? Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna have to do some one-on-ones. Oh gosh. Okay, so she'll have their feeds, chilling. They make great women though. When you love yourself, wonderful thing begin to happen. Exactly, Jerry. You must love yourself, and people will start to flock to you. But you must love yourself, and it has to be authentic. It cannot be forced. It cannot be fake. There is something that like we as women, like we can feel it. Like I can't explain it. We just can feel it. It's almost as if, you know how like a dog can sense you when you're scared. You know what I mean? Like, and if you're nervous or you're scared, and they pry on that because they can smell your fear. Women have that same sense. We just can feel it. Like I can feel that something is off. But it's not that it's us. It always starts within. It always starts within. It always starts with you, right? I can't attract the person that I want to be with if I'm not right. Something's going to be off. Something I'm going to have to fix, right? So it just takes the time to do the work. Take the time to do the work. Go inside. Generally, what I tell people is if you don't know where you are, if you don't know how you lost it, don't know how you got to where you are, you woke up one day, it was like, I don't know who I am anymore. I don't like who I am. I don't like my lifestyle. I don't like anything about it. Go back to the beginning, meaning go back to childhood. Go back to when you were really, when you had no bills, you had no worries and stuff. And what did you like to do? What brought you joy? What brought you fun? What did you look forward to doing? And start there. And then start doing those things. That's why I started doing the handstands, because that was something that I wanted to do since I was 7. And it sounds really weird, like, you're almost 40, like you want to do handstands now. Yes, I do. Because it makes me happy. It makes me feel girly. It makes me happy. It makes me more flexible. It makes me think outside the box. It makes me more creative, and it makes me more fun. And then I'm going to have this cute little talent that most people can't do, because I took the time 30 years later to learn how to do it. And now I'm going to have to continue to do it to be able to stay active and be able to do it on a regular basis. I'm going to have to at least do at least a handstand probably once a day, a couple times a week or something like that, just to be able to keep that going. But I'm going to have to. The lady said if I do it every day consistently, I should be able to do it in about a month. So we are, 16 days out. And I started about a week and a half ago. So we're like a little shy of a month. So we'll see what happens. But go back to doing things that you used to do when you were younger that you liked doing, and see what comes up for you. And that way you're back in your authentic self. Go back and see the things that used to bring you joy, and go back there and see if you stop worrying about other people and focus on yourself. See if they tend to turn around, and you see if your situation changes. What did you promote your challenge tonight? I did briefly, and then too many things was going on. But I forgot. I couldn't remember where my link was. And I don't think the audience is right for it, actually. Yeah. Marry a pretty song. Here comes a man of steel. I'm the $6 million man. A woman needs a man that means everything he say. Yes, Jerry. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. I talked about it briefly, but the chat was so. They say it helps to hang a photo of your kid's self in a room. Oh, I love that, Misfit. Do you have a childhood photo of yourself? And it's funny you said that, because my grandmother just gave me one today. She was like, "Look at this." I was like maybe 3, but I love that idea. I love that idea, actually. I'm gonna have to add that into my challenge. That's a great idea too. Yeah, I like that. Mm-hmm. That's a good one. Keeps you reminding. It's like always be the person that you wish you had when you were younger. Be the adult that you wish you had to protect you when you were that age. Because that's all that is. When we feel scared, or we feel like we don't know what we're doing, or we feel triggered, we immediately go back to that moment where we felt that before as our childhood self, and we act just like children. Just like it. And so that's a coping mechanism. So if you can go back to where that first started and work on that, it takes time. You won't get it all. This is a This is a lifetime of learning. You will never be healed. You will always be healing. There will always be different things that you are dealing with at different times of your life. So you may think you have healed from one scenario, but then something else pops up a year or two later, and you're like, "Oh, I thought I healed from that." You're healing. You might have grazed over at one point, but you just have to continue on the journey. It's all a learning lesson. Some of the best advice I ever got was learn to observe, learn to witness, and don't always take everything that people give to you as yours. Sometimes it's just good to learn it. Like sometimes we may take on other people's drama, other people's pain, other people's suffering, especially if you're an empath. Take on other people's hurt. Learn to observe, learn to listen, and be there, but not take it on as your own. Because I used to be I used to say I was a trash can, and they would, because I'm very talkative and I listen and I'm friendly, people would tell me all their stuff, and it got to be very heavy, right? Because they dump all of their junk and their baggage onto you, and they're like, "Whew, I feel so much better. Oh, thank you. All right, have a good night. Bye." And they leave, and you're just sitting with all this stuff. So now I say I learned to be a recycle bin. I'll take what I can and recycle it for you, but the rest of that stuff you got to keep, boo boo. If that's your trash, you gonna have to keep it. Cause we're clean over here. So just learn what in your house, what in your life, what inside of you needs to go to the trash bin, what you need to throw away, what you need to let go of, what no longer serves you. Do you need to write a letter to your childhood self? Do you need to write a letter of the people who you feel like wronged you? Write it down and then read it and then burn it to let it go. Do you need to declutter your house? Do you need to burn some sage? Put a crystal in the window, put a crystal under your pillow. Do whatever you feels right to you. But learn to maybe even breathing exercises, meditations, like I said, music. Binaural beats is good. Before you go to bed tonight, when we get off here, go to YouTube, go to binaural beats or meditation sounds for different soothing mechanisms. Whatever, here's the thing, and I don't think I've said this, and I'm going to jump off here. Whatever you have, whenever your birthday is, you have a certain chakra connected to your birthday. So for me, mine is throat chakra. It's communication, which is why I always feel like I'm struggling with communication. Now, from your perspective, you may not feel that way. From my perspective, I see it a little differently. Whichever your birthday is connects to a certain chakra. So, for example, Leo's, their chakra is their crown chakra. So, if in fact you are dealing with something, I would Google before you go to bed, crown chakra. If you were Leo, crown chakra, binaural beats or something. So that way you hear like a meditation, but you sleep to it, and so that way while you're sleeping, it's working in the background, helping to soothe your subconscious. So as you sleep, you'll have something nice to listen to. But there are different ones for different chakras, and so if you are experiencing trauma or pain or anything that may be disrupting your sleep, or that may be a good place to start. Becoming who I needed made me a great father. That's beautiful, Q. God is on your side. Yes, Jerry, God is on your side. When I was young, my father and mother used to say, true love has its place. Amen. So maybe your heart chakra Listen to the heart chakra music, binaural beats, Jerry, before you go to sleep. Or as you sleep, Get one of the long ones, it's like 8 or 9 hours, so that you can put it on. I turn mine down kind of low. I don't want to hear it really, but just low enough so that, like, I can hear it softly, but not that it's going to keep me up. And preferably the ones that's already live. If it's live and it plays all night, chances are it won't have commercials, usually. So I used to say pick the ones that are already live. Right now I just need to enjoy the campfire. So yeah, I would just put on a binaural beats. Or you can do white noise. You could do rain sounds, thunderstorms. Yeah. I might need to do some. I have a friend who does subconscious, just like the ones I put on my page, but she does them to your own voice, and she puts them under like gamma and beta waves. So you listen to your own voice and you hear it multiple times, and so it starts to reprogram your subconscious with positive affirmations instead of the negative ones you keep telling yourself. So you can also do that. Say some positive affirmations to yourself. That is also in my 30-day transformation. Here we are. It's usually the things that you want to give people that you think that they need, they don't necessarily want. So, but praying for you, Jerry, and also for you, Misfit, that you find what you're looking for, that you unlock that trap door, that you are able to see a different perspective of things, that you change that mirror that you are constantly up against, so that you can see the world for what it is, and you can take it by the horns, baby. You both have lots of love to give, I can tell that. I used to use BBs 10 years ago. Okay, binaural beats. And what happened? You can go back to it. I remember the commercials pop up here and there. Yeah, I'm fine. I love myself. Do you? Have you ever done it in the mirror? I want you to do that in the mirror. Do you have hair cue? Because you ain't pulling this one. You got hair in your hair cue? Glam Confessions. Where have you been? Yeah, we about to go. We about to get off of here. Where you been? Hmm? Where you been? So you got a bald spot in the middle? Is that what you're telling me? So your hair is thinning? Well, you have this right here. So you obviously not all the way bald. You have hair here. But I'm saying you bald this because you said it grows like a cul-de-sac, so it grows like in a circle, but like you went in the middle. Anyway, this stimulates hair growth, remember? That's why I do this. So it can bring some hair back to the edges so we can get some of these little, got like a little bald spot right here. It's a little, this little bald spot. Well, it's growing a little bit, but anyway, this reflexology, and it helps to stimulate hair growth. So this is why we do this. I've been pretty busy lately. Glad to see you again, by the way. Are you gaining your beauty day by day? Thank you, Glam. Glad to see you. You must be really busy. At least you can grow up a boy. This goes for you too. Right here. Right here. I want you to do this for 10 minutes a day. 5 to 10 minutes a day. Yeah. I'm good. Like your ball. Okay. Okay. Love you, bald. I think my sister likes bald men with beards. I like men with hair. I mean, bald's okay. That's alright. I'm gonna grow my hair out this summer. Roshan. Look for Sean. Huh? Oh, hey, Roshan. Don't do it because I mean, if you like to be bald, be bald. You know, that's all. There are some people who love it. Do whatever makes you happy. Ba-ba-boom. You know, I like waves. I'm not really into braids anymore. Low cut. Yeah. Clean cut. I like to know what I'm getting into. I like to see the face for what it is. Found some white hair in my sideburns. Yeah, you know, as you get older, you find out a lot of stuff. You'll find a lot of stuff. Well, I guess you tried Q's multivitamin. Did you try any other stuff? Alright, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get up early. Alright. I love you all as always. Thank you for joining us. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every night, 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. We're gonna try this again. Keep smiling, keep shining. You got this. I love you all. Make sure to click the link from last night's video. If you want to get the 30-day transformation, it's currently on sale for $15.99. I think it's not much. And we will do this again tomorrow. Love you. Bye.